not just going from one place to another on two wheels. Rather, it's an emotion. So the destination for today is Ganpati Pule.
The riders headed to Vijayadurg, which is a historic monument. After enjoying an evening full of fun and laughter, the riders headed back to the hotel.
Today we are all set to enter Goa. Hello people, day 5 of the Royal Enfield Konkan Chase 2020 today, and today is our rest day in Goa. And since we are in Goa today, we decided to give this cafe a visit. And this is a very beautiful place, especially for motorcycle enthusiasts and Royal Enfield loyalists. So if you do happen to visit Goa next time, please visit this cafe. You won't get disappointed for sure. So let's see what all this cafe has in store.
So day 5 was the rest day, and as we had the company of a brilliant motorcycle, exploring the streets of the city seemed a better idea than just relaxing in the hotel. So we headed first to the Royal Enfield Garage Cafe, which we had to skip the previous day. We left at 8 in the morning and took the National Highway 66 for our ride from South Goa to North Goa, which was around 80 kilometers. It is always a great experience to visit the Garage Cafe, as there is so much for motorcyclists and Royal Enfield fans. The cafe has a company store that retails everything from motorcycles to apparel, accessories and collectible items. Just outside the store, there are multiple customized bikes, and Hipster and Rooster Trike are the two bikes that caught my attention the most. Moreover, there is a separate area in which you can see some of the company's oldest models, like the original Interceptor that made its debut back in the 1960, along with the 250cc Continental GT and the Flying Flea that was used by the paratroopers. If you want to see some more of the unique Enfields, there are multiple other motorcycles on display that are customized by various leading custom houses across India. The Garage Cafe is a great place for foodies, as well as the place has an extensive menu of food and beverages. After visiting the Garage Cafe, we decided to further explore the streets of Goa, and in the process, we also visited Vijayadurg Beach. We reached back to the hotel at around 5 in the evening, and now it was time to relax, after which we had dinner on the Palolem beach, which was located right in front of our hotel. After the day ended, I certainly had this realization that why the smallest state in India is utterly big on fun.
Hello people, day 6 of the Royal Enfield Konkan Chase 2020, and after interesting and fun-filled 2 days in Goa, we are all set to enter the state of Karnataka today, which is around 100 kilometers from here. So today's ride will be a short ride. We are expecting some beautiful scenery on the way, and so stay tuned and enjoy the ride.
Palolem to Gokarna was a quite short ride with a little over 100 kilometers to cover. Soon after leaving Goa, we were on National Highway 66. The day was all about highway riding, and the said 4-lane expressway has minimum traffic that tempted us to push the Interceptor to its limits. With its twin cradle tubular steel frame, the Interceptor 650 remains rock solid even at speeds of 130 km an hour, and there isn't any nervousness that the bike has to show. As they say, with great power comes great responsibility. The Interceptor 650 justifies this statement, as it gets a braking setup that you can't complain about. Both the front and the rear offer decent feedback and bite, and the dual channel ABS works fine too and keeps you safe in panic and tricky situations. As we were doing speeds of 110 to 120 km an hour most of the time with a relatively shorter distance to cover, we reached Gokarna by lunchtime. In the evening, some of us decided to go to a nearby cliff while crossing a set of twisties. The serpentine road seemed inviting every time, as the Interceptor 650 offers great handling and the Pirellis enriches the same. Even while tipping the bike from one side to another in fast corners, you don't need to have any second thoughts. The scenic Gokarna has some lovely beaches, and the said cliff gave a breathtaking view of the Arabian Sea. Now with only one day left for the Konkan Chase 2020, the riders started getting mixed feelings as the time for this ride to end was inching closer every second.
Hello people, so today is day 7 of the Royal Enfield Konkan Chase 2020. Today is the final day of the ride and hence very much mixed feelings. So the final destination for today and the entire ride is Mangalore, which is 240 kilometers from here. And during our journey we'll be crossing places like Murudeshwar, Udupi and more. So very interesting stuff coming up today. So stay tuned, enjoy the ride and see what the final day of the Konkan Chase 2020 is all about.
The ride to Mangalore was a long one, and after covering almost 78 kilometers, we took a slight detour towards Murdeshwar beach. Now was the time for some beach riding, and it was an amazing experience as most of the riders were riding this close to the waves for the first time. After nearly spending an hour on the beach, the riders were back on the roads to head to the destination. We rode along the circumference of the beach for a few kilometers, after which our bikes were back on NH66. Like before, the road was quite nice and smooth, and for one last time, we were doing decent speeds with a group that had a great bunch of people. We took a slight detour again after some kilometers, and this time, the purpose was to check out the beautiful view of the sea one last time with tall palm trees on both sides of the road. Finally, at 5:30 in the evening, we reached our hotel in Mangalore, and after freshening up ourselves, it was time for the closing ceremony. During the closing ceremony, the riders shared their experience and gave feedback for the entire ride. After that, Royal Enfield offered us a token of appreciation that included a certificate of completion as well.
"1,200 kilometers, 7 days of riding, 3 states, some new friends and a lot of memories. So we are finally back from Konkan Chase 2020 and what a week that was. The ride is certainly a memorable one and the way it was planned and organized is indeed applaudable. What further enriched the overall experience was the brilliant performance by the Interceptor 650, and the best part was that not even a single breakdown happened despite the fact that the bike was thrashed to the maximum. Royal Enfield conducts the coastal ride around the time of January-February, and here you can check out the cost of participation for the Konkan Chase 2020. So if you love beaches and want to experience the great Indian coastline on a brilliant motorcycle, well, start saving some cash for a ride in which lots and lots of fun is guaranteed. Until next time, this is Pradeep Shah signing off. Do give us a thumbs up if you like this video and do subscribe to our Express Drive's official YouTube channel for more such videos. And don't forget to wear a helmet while riding. Thank you so much for watching.